Hello everyone, welcome back to a very much needed upload. Um, so we're starting a new series on the channel today. We are going to be doing a Pokemon Scarlet nuzlock. So I've skipped the boring beginning stuff, because y'all probably don't want to see that for like the billionth time. So we're in front of the starters. I think I'm gonna go with Fuecoco, mostly because I just like Fuecoco's typing whenever it evolves, plus it's a goofy little guy. So we're gonna go with the dinosaur. And you know what I have to name this good boy. Possibly. I don't know what gender this Fuecoco is yet. However, he or she nonetheless will be named Dinosaur. Or Dinosaur, however I choose to spell it. There will be some rules to this Nuzlocke. First of all, um, I am going to enact the dupes clause, which I don't think will happen considering the method I'm going to be using to choose an option. For the first, few encounters, I will be, having to do the first one I see, but whenever I get access to Terra Raids, I will be, using Terra Raids instead of using the first Pokemon you see rule. So with that, let's get to it. So she's gonna pick Sprigatito because she's a champion rank trainer and is picking the type weakness. So I don't know how that shows she's a champion rank trainer, but whatever. Uh, Gate, let's go battle Nemona. I always loved how they opened this game with a battle at the neighbor's house who happens to also have a private beach. Nemona. Yep, I'm ready. Yes, the person who has never battled once in his life will have to face a champion rank trainer who was about to use their champion team. Lovely. Here we go. First battle of the series, even though it doesn't count yet because we don't have Pokeballs. Sprigatito. Oh, right. While we're battling, I will say the rules. It is going to be a set style, which I do need to set after we're done with this. Puns. We're enacting the shiny clause, so if I find a shiny, I will be catching it and probably using it. If Pokemon faints, it's dead forever. Nicknaming them. Level caps. So, all that jazz. Alright, we beat Sprigatito. Nice. I will be allowing myself to use Terra Raid items to level up, because otherwise farming the experience through other means would be too much of a bother. Alright, I forget she's a battleholic. She's going to mark the... She's going to put the map on our phone. I will be cutting out, getting all of the, quests for the game. So you all won't have to go through all that. I will be, after we do the Nimona battle at the gate, I'll probably just cut back to whenever we get all of the quests. And then after that, we'll get started with things. So now we're going to go follow Nimona to catch a Pokemon. Nimona's meeting her mother. The only battle I'm really worried about is the Nimona battle where she gets to Terra and we don't. Unless in the cave where we find Koraidon we get a Diglett, in which case I will not be worried at all. But we shall see which one pops up first, either a Diglett or a Yungoos. Another thing, I will be allowing myself to use healing potions in battle. Follow Nimona. Once we're out of cutscenes. Pocket Path, where we will be gaining our first selection of of a Pokemon. I mean, the only bad case scenario would be if we got like a Hoppip or if we got a I guess Oinkalone, or not Oinkalone, yeah, this thing, Lechonk. I will not be counting this Lechonk as my encounter, because I'm not going to catch it for one. For two, it's the tutorial, and normally we don't be the ones catching in the tutorial. Okay, yeah, that's easy, whatever. Kill it. Okay, now we have, well, we had Pokeballs. The Nuzlock has officially started. I believe Nimona's level 10 by the time we get to the gates. So we'll go ahead, walk into the grass. Whatever's the first Pokemon I see will be our encounter. Of course it's a Lechonk. Okay, let's get this over with. One more tackle lot to it. Okay, now we just throw a Pokeball. Alright, LeChonk. We're going to name him, I know exactly what to name him. Perfect. Alright. I never checked your name. Oh, that's a beautiful nature. Yours is a pretty good nature as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. I kind of would have preferred a Spider Ops, but it is what it is. Might as well go ahead and pick up the items while I'm here. Pick up the items. And then we can head to the lighthouse. Revives will be useless in this playthrough. Scatterbug. Alright, let's give ahead and do this. Oh, does this trigger the Arvin cutscene? Oh, no, it triggers this cutscene. Yep. This is the correct cutscene. Let me get the ether. Let me get this. And I'll go get this. Alright, I think I have all the things from the area. Go ahead and go trigger this so that we can go ahead and get the card and stuff out of the way. Yep, that causes us to fall. And there we go. Even though we should have just had our arms ripped from their sockets. We're good. We're good. Anyway, hello, Caridon. Half sandwich. What? Like I said, hello, Caridon. Half sandwich. Nom. Koraidon's gonna go Super Saiyan, and then we're gonna go into the cave. Alright. So, first mon I see in the Inlet Grotto will be our encounter. The first catchable encounter, because I know some of the Houndours we can't catch. Then there's the Houndoom, who will look at us from above. I'm fine. Even though it just fell, I'm fine. Okay. Yoink. Whoa, close up. Is that a young goose? I would have preferred a dicklet. Okay, that's not a shiny young goose. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, there's not really gonna be a theme for this playthrough, name-wise. Let's go ahead and just name you Ron. Get a few more encounters before the end of this. Before we get to the Nemona fight, I mean. I do have a few more encounters. Another thing. If I lose a Terror Raid, whatever mon I brought with me to the Terror Raid will die. But if my Pokemon faints during a Terror Raid, then it's not dead. I'm gonna just throw that out there now. That's how I'm running Terror Raids. Okay, yeah. Koraidon? Is this where we get cutscened? Yes, it is. There's the Houndoom. Okay. Also, when Legends ZA does come out in, I think, just a few weeks, um, I will be doing my first playthrough here on the channel. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. In about 4 weeks. Yeah, in about 4 weeks, we'll be doing a Legends ZA playthrough. I do not know if the nuzlock will be concluded by then, but we shall see. Nimona, give me directions. Okay, now Koraidon's gonna power down. Yep, because it ran out of sandwich power. Okay, now it's fine. Gonna go ahead and just there. Gonna have to go have the Arven battle. And let's check Ron's nature. I mean, Strong Jaw will be useful. But I don't know if Young Goose keeps Zangoose's ability. I really don't remember. But that is a good ability on that Mon specifically. Because, like, I think he gets Crunch and stuff like that. Armin's gonna have a fit over Koraidon leaving the not the warehouse, the lighthouse. He's gonna be a little salty, have mommy issues and all that. Talk about Koraidon, and then we're going to battle it, or not battle Koraidon, battle Arven. It's gonna preach to us about testing our worthiness and then just have a squirrel. And we're gonna beat him up with our dinosaur. Yeah, his level 5 squirrel. Oh, you have bite this early? I didn't think that Squafford had bite this early. Beat up a man and his squirrel. Beat up Arvin. And then I believe after we beat up Arvin, we can head down to Poca Path and then head into the school. Okay, he's gonna dump Koraidon on us, and then he's going to leave. Abandonment charges on that man. Excuse me. Oh, right, we have to go to the lighthouse. Or the top of it, anyways. Let's go ahead and head to Los Platos. I'm counting the encounter for the bridge forward and not the way down. Alright, so here's the bridge. I think I'm gonna take the Azurill. Yeah, we'll take Azurill. Either way, I had a type weakness. And I wasn't really paying attention to which one I saw first. Oh, it's tanky. Why is it oh, God. Oh, wait. I'm fine, never mind. Yeah, you're not doing... Oh. Oh, no. I'll get you to half health and then I'll start chucking Pokeballs at you. Oh, this thing has huge power. Ooh, does this thing have physical moves right now? It doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Alright, grab the awakening, grab an orange berry. I am going to need to put some orange berries onto um, the main Mons so that they can at least try to survive Nemona. Give to a Pokemon. The two main Mons that I need to keep alive. It's like, let's be honest here. Ron and Crispy Bacon is not really necessary. Like, I do not need them for my team. An Azurill evolving into an Azumarill, however, that would be extremely useful. Plus the fact that I got huge power of all things. So I'm happy about that. Sunker. All that. Daily buffs. Okay. Guess I'll grab the items and then we can move on from this area. Oh, Ralts would have been so nice. Have a Gardevoir Gallade in the future. Oh yeah, I would have liked that. But this happens to be how it is. Besides, I'm not complaining. Having a Azumarill is going to be useful. Especially for a few of the gyms. The only gym it won't really be useful for is, I don't know. Plus it has that fairy typing, which the fairy typing is so good. There's so many great things about it. Pokemon centers. Yeah, I've already been through all of this. Yeah. Go ahead and just gonna give me some league points and some materials. See if I can get a physical move on this Azurill. Let's see here. Filterable moves. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go back and battle that trainer. Because trainer XP probably will help quite a bit for the Nemona fight. That Chong, I'm not worried. I have a dinosaur or a dinosaur, however you wanna go about that. But whatever. 3-hit KO. Okay. Go ahead, go and rest up. And then I'll go ahead and I'll head to the next area. go ahead and go search for a few things. One of the things being items. Another one of the things being trainers, because trainers get more experience than wild Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. If I happen to find a shiny, that would be amazing, but I know the shinies of all of these mobs, and these are not shiny. Okay. Go ahead and go up the path. Oh yeah, there's a trainer right there, but right now I'm busy trying to get items. Oh, there is one gym, and, well, am I really worried about the type? I am kind of worried about Bombardier when we do get there. Because, like, Bombardiers being notorious for being end runners. Alright, let's go battle the small child. Zero. That's only level 4. Yeah, that does not do very much damage. Houndor. I don't really feel a need to switch. I need to set that to set mode. I don't think this thing's a fire type yet. Ooh, it has flash fire. That's a little tidbit I didn't see. Go ahead and use round then. Now I need you to not one-shot me. Okay. It set up a howl and a leer. Why did it... I guess it's just the AI of this game. Not the smartest. Okay. So... how healthy are we? We're pretty healthy. Drink. Go ahead and fight this guy. And then there's people on the other side we can also fight. Open. It shouldn't be immune to my embers. Okay. Yeah, you don't do much damage. You probably die in just 3 embers. I didn't know that this is where you found Squilvet. Interesting. Okay, pick up the things, and then we'll head to the other side of the plateaus. those. Like, in these runs, I am notorious for finding at least one shiny. So I expect we'll use the shiny claws. Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to. But until it comes up, it'll just be an option. Ooh, I should go kill that Spoopa after I'm done here. That Spoopa will give a lot of XP. Chewtle. I don't remember Chewtle being hard to deal with. Unless it does that. Okay, you don't do much damage, so we're just gonna round. Yeah, I'll be fine. No, 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 no. I mean, it's a stab move that isn't water gun. So, I'll take it. Monster Luca. Now that I think about it, if I go and get the TM for Play Rough, I might be able to bypass the difficulty of Bombardier. Because Bombardier is normally difficult only because A, it's a Bombardier. Bombardier's tanky. B, it gets a Titan buff. So, I don't remember exactly which stats that goes into, but either way. That is why I am a bit worried about Bombardier. Swift. Okay. I think we go fight Nemona. Am slightly worried, but because the Nemona fight is notorious for being a little difficult. And use I am going to put a Oranberry on Fuecoco. In case it does get to that point, because then I can just Oranberry after I get hit with a Thunder Shock. And then I'm probably going to survive at least one Thunder Shock. Activate the Oranberry. If I need to, I'll switch out and heal. Which means I probably have to use someone as Death Fodder. Which would be not a great start, but we'll see. For the Terra raids, mostly what I would want to see is like electric types. Oh, there's this Ace Trainer I could fight. Yeah, I'm gonna fight the Ace Trainer, just because I don't think he'll give me enough experience to level up again. Or whatever he is. He's a rookie D. It might get my other ones to level 7. So let's just... Yeah, you do 4 damage, guy. Nearing me. Won't do much, considering I went now. Alright. Okay, let's... First of all, yoink. Second of all, you. Don't I get something? I think I've defeated 4 trainers. Okay. I get the Thunderwave TM, which is useless on Nemona, but useful later. Really, I wouldn't mind sacking Lechonk or Young Goose. The ones I really want to keep is Dinosaur and Azura, because those two have an extreme amount of value. Here we go. Please no wipe. I'd prefer not to wipe and have to restart again. Alright, yeah, let's battle. Crazy woman. This is gonna be rough. I don't think her Sprigatito should be much of an issue. We probably just one-shot this thing, in all honesty. 2 Pokemon this time. Okay, you're gonna scratch me. I'm probably gonna have... Depending on how much damage this next scratch does, I'm probably gonna have to switch. Bite. Yeah, I have to switch. I'm not. Ma'am. Well, now I definitely have to switch. For this battle only, because I forgot to switch it again, I do want to use the switch. I will put set mode on after. But now you're gonna do this. Which I think you're just gonna use Thunder Shock, so I'm going to use a potion. You're gonna Terrastalize and Thunder Shock. You might just kill Ron in 1 hit. I hope that's not the case, but it might be. Because this thing can be an issue. Let's see. You don't kill Ron instantly. I guess I can go ahead and try to pay back. Thunder Shock, yep. You don't kill me, I don't think. And then pay back. Okay. Even though I will have to sack Ron, it is to prevent more deaths. Yep. The payback dealt big damage, so suppose that's our saving grace. Alright. Crisis averted with Nemona. Because now I just send in Fuecoco and we just Ember. Thunder Shock, don't do too much. Please. God. No! You're kidding. Don't crit. I just realized I'm probably in crit range. Don't paralyze me either. God fucking... Lovely. I'm not switching into you. I'm going to go out into the chunk. The chunk's gonna tank a hit, and then I'm gonna heal, and then we're gonna come back in. Yeah, you're gonna have to take one for the team there, buddy. Okay. Oh, as long as I don't get paralyzed, the battle's over. Okay. Oh my god, that was way closer than it needed to be. That was quick. We already have 2 deaths. I am going to allow myself to use terrestrialization, because these games are one of the hardest in the series, if not the hardest in the series. God, that amount of fight was devastating. I came out of it with the 2 mods I wanted most. So unless something happens on our way to Katie, or if something happens in the Katie fight, should be the only reason that we lose this run so far. After Katie, though, I need to Brassius. I'll have to beat this Stony Cliff Titan, but shouldn't be a problem with Azurill. Um, um, Guess I could go grab a charcoal and a mystic water. Alright, so since we are about to go into another big part of the game, I suppose we'll just end this episode here. This episode is bordering an hour long, so I have a lot of editing to do. So after that, I'll upload this one and we'll work on the next one. Hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.